Cancer moon signs and Cancer ascendants. For Cancer moon signs and Cancer ascendants, the month of December begins with Moon being placed in your 12th house and Jupiter is placed in your 10th house, being retrograde the entire month. And on the last day of the month, that's on 31st, Jupiter will turn direct over there. Now, Mars and Sun together in the fifth house is good for creativity, it's good for your educational pursuits, it's good for your gain of knowledge, but it also shows that you need to take care of your children. Their temperament can mismatch with you, and you also need to take care of their health. Now, after 28th, Mars will come to the sign of Sagittarius in your 6th house, and that will form a wonderful exchange with Jupiter, which is sitting in your 10th house. And this is very nice for your professional growth. It also shows that there will be a change coming your way in your job front, and this change will be good for you. Now, Sun will be in your fifth house till 16th, and on 16th, Sun will move to your sixth house. Mars and Sun together in your sixth house is showing that you will be at your competitive best on the positive side. You will do well in your competitive examinations. However, it's also going to increase your aggression, it's also going to increase some enmity with others. But overall, this is good for health, this is good for recovery, this is good for income as well. Mercury will be placed in your sixth house in the beginning of the month, and there Mercury will turn retrograde on 13th of December. Now, this is not too great. This again is showing that higher competition, higher obstacles will come your way, and you need to be prepared for that. Mercury then will go back to your fifth house in the sign of Scorpio. That's also not great. So, differences with your children can be there. You need to take care of your investments. Do not invest recklessly during this time. Venus is placed in your fourth house in his own Mool Trikon sign as and is aspected by Jupiter. This is very good for property matters. This is very good for buying a vehicle as well. However, mind that Venus is hemmed between Ketu and Mars. This shows that there can be some difficulties in the property matters or in house renovation if you are doing any, or you may buy a vehicle because your current vehicle needs replacement for whatever reason. And it also shows that your domestic environment will be good, but at the same time, the circumstances, the outside circumstances will not be very congenial for enjoying that bliss in the domestic life. Saturn is placed in your 8th house in his own Mool Trikon sign of Aquarius, and this is good for getting money from insurance. This is good for getting some family legacy if there are chances of that in your own birth chart. And it's also good for getting investment in your business. Now, along with that, Saturn in the 8th house, whenever Saturn passes through 8th house, puts you through various kinds of ordeals. Financial troubles can be there, health issues can also be there. So you need to remain careful of that bit. Some differences in the family life with your parental family members can also pop up. Rahu and Ketu are placed in your ninth house and third house respectively. This shows that you are now willing to go on pilgrimages, you are now willing to go for long travels, you are probably planning an overseas travel for higher education. So these are the things that can happen, and at the same time you are also turning quite spiritual. Now, there is one more thing that I need to mention that is Mars and Saturn, as long as Mars is in the sign of Scorpio in your fifth house till 28th of December, is forming a mutual aspect with Saturn. Saturn is looking at Mars and Mars is looking at Saturn. This shows some kind of, you know, unexpected event happening in your professional life, and it also shows that your children's health will need some care in the month of December. Your mother's health looks good, and your father's health is also fine. There is no big concern regarding that. And this is what December is promising for you. And if you feel that these predictions are helping you to go through December, please like this video and share with others as well. Subscribe to my channel. I hope that you will have a great month ahead. Thank you so much. May God bless us all. Scorpio moon signs and Scorpio ascendants. For Scorpio people, your sign lord Mars is in your own sign in the beginning of the month, and Mars is there with Sun. Mars is combust as well. And Saturn is looking at Mars. Mars is also looking at Saturn from there. So this entire situation is showing that you are going to experience additional pressure, additional responsibility on you. There can be health issues as well. Take care of your health. Temperamental issues can also rise because Mars is heavily combust. This, however, is good for your property matters. If you are looking to buy a property, it can turn out well for you. In the second house, Mercury is placed, and Mercury will turn retrograde on 13th of December and then will come back to your own sign. So a retrograde Mercury in your own sign indicates that you need to take care of your decision making ability, you need to take care of your communication. Do not get into any kind of verbal brawl with anyone. Some mental anxiety can also be there. Now Venus is placed in your 12th house in his own Mool Trikon sign of Libra till 25th of December. You can expect a trip to a different country or a different state or city in the month of December. And Jupiter is also aspecting this Venus from your 6th house. So do take care of your health, and there can also be some obstacles popping up in your way. Saturn is placed in your 4th house in his own Mool Trikon sign of Aquarius. And this is good again for property matters, for buying a vehicle, particularly a second-hand vehicle. Or it is also good if you are looking to, relocate to a different place or leave your hometown. But as long as Saturn is here, it's not great for your mother's health. You need to take care of that. And it also increases a lot of responsibility on you, because Saturn is looking at your own sign with his 10th aspect. So responsibility comes on you. Work responsibility, home responsibility. Now Rahu is placed in your 5th house and Ketu is placed in your 11th house. Ketu is very nicely placed, and Rahu also promises monetary gains for you. So utilize this period for that. But as far as your own decision making is concerned, Rahu doesn't really help much. So bounce your ideas with somebody who is knowledgeable and experienced before you take the final call about anything, about job, about life decisions, about everything basically. Now Rahu here can also make you quite desirous for having a child. If you are planning for one, Rahu can give you a child here as well. Ketu in the 11th house is good for monetary gains, but it's not that great for maintaining your friend circle or maintaining your relationship with your elder brothers or elder sisters. So with the elders in the family, there can be some discord, but money matters look good for you. Jupiter in the 6th house is good again for your job. And the best part is, Jupiter is turning direct on 31st of December. And from then, Jupiter is going to give you very good results in your job front. If you're looking to change your job, Jupiter is going to help you there as well. And as far as your health is concerned, you need to take care of your gastric troubles and some liver related trouble. Now, Venus is coming to Scorpio, your own sign, on 25th of December. When Venus comes to your sign, Venus is going to increase your charm, your charisma. Venus also opens up opportunities for getting married if you are looking to get married. And that chance is quite strong for you. Sun will be there in your own sign till 16th of December. Now that will increase confidence in you, and at the same time it will also give you temperamental issues, irritability will increase, and Mars will also be there till 28th. So remain a bit careful so that you can manage your irritability, you can manage your aggression and your ego as well. From 16th, Sun will be placed in your 2nd house, and there Sun is going to erode some of your savings. But Jupiter is aspecting as well, so money will come, money will also go out. Family matters can turn a little volatile, and the way you speak can exude a lot of authority. Now, Mars will be joining Sun on 28th in your 2nd house again. All your focus will be there in money matters and in family matters. So, for now, this is what I'm seeing for you in the month of December. And what I would like to suggest is just keep your cool and do your job, take care of your health. If any new job opportunities come, do take it, do consider it, because the planets are helping you with that. And thank you so much. If you feel that these predictions are guiding you for the month of December, do like this video, share with others as well, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. May God bless us all. Pisces ascendants and Pisces moon signs. For Pisces people, Rahu is placed in your own sign and Ketu is placed in your 7th house. And your own sign Lord Jupiter is retrograde, placed in your 2nd house. Now Jupiter is very nicely placed. It's very nice for your money matters, for your savings, and Jupiter is increasing that. It's helping you with professional status, professional growth as well. And this is going to increase further after December is over, because on the last day of December, Jupiter is turning direct, and you are going to get all the good results of Jupiter from January onwards. Now, Saturn is placed in your 12th house in his own Mool Trikon sign, and here Saturn is increasing your expenses, but these expenses are not wastage. These expenses are good expenses for charity, for spiritual reasons, or for visiting different places. Visiting different places, it makes you richer, it makes you richer experience wise, so that's also good. Now, Ketu in the 7th house can create trouble in your married life. Ketu can actually dry up the understanding between the spouses. So, you need to put in extra effort to maintain harmony in your married life, or if you have business partnerships, there as well. Particularly when Venus is placed in the 8th house. However, this Venus is in the own Mool Trikon sign of Libra. So Venus is helping you to get a new love relation in your life. Venus is helping you in your property matters. If you are trying to buy a property, this month is good. Before Mercury goes retrograde, you need to remain careful of that. Sign any documents before Mercury gets retrograde. And do not get into any kind of property deals or property contract signature after Mercury comes back to Scorpio on 28th of December. However, I was speaking about Venus. Venus is doing really good, but Venus is again hemmed between Ketu and Mars. So some circumstantial obstacles will be there, which is beyond your control. The environment may not really be very congenial for executing what you want to execute, as far as these property matters, buying vehicles, or love relations are concerned. Now, Sun in the beginning of the month will be in your ninth house, well placed. It's going to help you with your religious pursuits, it's going to help you with your higher education. Also, it shows that your father may have some health issues, health difficulties, so do take care of that. Sun after on 16th moves to your 10th house and becomes very powerful over there, gets directional strength. Mars will also join Sun on 28th of December. So Sun in the 10th house is promising you great success in your workplace, in your profession. Sun is bringing all the focus in your professional life. Recognition will be there, and higher status or elevation will be there for you. Now, Venus is moving to Scorpio on 25th of December. Now, Venus in Scorpio is not great, although position wise it's ninth house, and it can bring you, religious travels. It can bring you travels where a lot of entertainment is there. However, it's again not great for your father's health, so do be mindful of that. So overall, what I'm seeing for Pisces moon signs and Pisces ascendants is the month of December is quite good for your professional life, particularly the second half, and try to utilize this time. It's also going to spill over in the January, so try your best to utilize this time. If you have been waiting so long for some kind of achievements, milestones, professional milestones, that can come for you. And property matters will also be quite positive for you. So overall, it's a good month for you. The only thing is your marital life, where you need to keep some cordiality, because Mercury is also turning retrograde and Ketu is also there. So together you need to put some extra effort in keeping peace in your marital life. Otherwise, all good. So this is what I had to share about Pisces moon signs and Pisces ascendants for the month of December. I wish you have a great month ahead, and if you feel that these predictions are helping you to understand how to navigate through December, do like this video, share with others as well, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. May God bless us all.